Hello everyone, Johan here again. Welcome back. And now we are going to look at trying to create a duodecillion setup with no glitching. In other words, using items without using the placement glitch. No double placing, quadruple placing, whatever. No placing more than one item on the same spot. So, as you can see, I've already got duodecillion, but that's not the point. We are going to be looking at trying to create the same setups but no glitching. And the reason I've kept the money is I've just done a double D setup with glitching, and the reason I've kept the money is that I can use it, or I've bought the things already, so I don't want to have to do it all over again. All right, and I can use the money to buy anything else I need. So I'm going to start. Now remember, we are not going to glitch. And I'm going to start with my atomium mines. I'm going to use them and see if that makes any. Actually, do you know what? I shouldn't be doing that. I should use my newt first, because we know the guys have newtonium. And maybe rather than starting on the edge with the newtonium, I should teleport them in. Where am I? Let me see. Where am I? Okay. I should. Why does this base feel smaller? I should teleport them. And rather than I should teleport them into my setup. So I'm going to be doing a multiple newt into Big Bertha's into a teleport. Okay. So we start with this. Those can go into a Bertha and then into a teleport. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Oops, can you guys, yeah, you guys can hear me testing? Yeah, there we go. Just thought the sound was off there for a moment. And then, oops. And then we'll teleport into my orange teleporter and another Bertha over this side. So I want to make sure that I've got quite a lot of ore. Where is it? There. Bounce every. Yeah. 1, 2, and maybe I should get out the way. 3. All right. So I've got a lot of ore to teleport. Where shall I start? Let me start over on that side. While I'm here, let me pick up some of these boxes, because I'm still trying to reach 9 million research points before the end of the day. Now, that's the end of my day. Some of you in the US, if you're watching, it is now 10 to 4 where I am. I'm in England, in the UK. So, right, I'm going to start, I reckon, over here. And I have an idea for a setup. Running it into Schrodinger's first, which is why I need as much. Actually, you know what? Let's keep this short, as short as possible, because I want to use, and I'm probably going to increase the amount of ore that comes into this. So I'm going to use some conveyors rather, keep it shorter, and run it into flaming shrods. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then catching them. So I need to make sure that I don't have any flyaway ore. Whoops. And actually, that one should turn there. Okay, don't want it too far. Keep it as low as possible. And at this point, run them into Big Berthas. Big Berthas. Into big bad blasters. Maybe I should turn that there, shall I? Yeah. No. Run it straight. Is that going to give me enough space? No. All right. And then turn it here. After, are those freons going to work? 1, 2. Maybe I should rather run them past. Okay. I'll run them past those. Right, I need to add a normal conveyor there, normal conveyor there, and yes, normal one there, and some plasma conveyors there, and run this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into blasters. Let's have a look. Now, very few ore will come through here, but that is the point. Okay, and then after this, I will put in my freons. And the freons are there to douse the flames that the ore that the blasters have created. Now you'll notice the second one is off center, and then I'm going to use a mini conveyor, if I can find it. There we go. One pointing in, and then 2 pointing down into the second freon. So the ore comes through and then gets doused if it gets through. And we might as well have a quick look and see what we get from that ore at this point. Again, not too many ore will come through, but that's not the point, because what we're going to do now is run an upgrade setup after this. That was octillion and sextillion, I think.
It's 16 hours.
So for the moment, that looks okay. Oh, I can't let that box go amiss. So excuse me while I quickly have a run around and collect some research points. And then we'll get back to the business of creating a double D setup. Oh, a bunch of them coming through there. What's strange is that it's not showing up on my, it's the server, I think. It's not showing up at the bottom of my screen. Okay. Because what I can do is I can run a second line of these. So I thought I'd run a set of these first, then a set of these, and then run upgrades. Well, let's try that. Let's see. I'm going to just do it and see what happens. All right, so I've got my plasma conveyors. They're going in first. 1, 2, 3 of those for my orbital upgraders. And then I have an illuminator. Where is it? I always struggle to see them. Where are you? There they are. Catty Mouse says it's because I've got too much stuff.
That is true. Isn't it?
I just have enough stuff.
No, it is true. You actually have too much.
Do I have too much stuff, she says. You reckon? All right, so now we've got an illuminator and some mini ramps. 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do 7 just for good measure. That's good. And then should we go a little further and then turn? Yeah, let's go one further and turn into another illuminator. Why do we do 2? Because the instructions say normally only once, which means it doesn't say will only once, it says normally only once upgrade. So we do 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wish we had day, but that's fine. We'll have to deal with that. Who's with me? Is Scary Cool on there, or is he playing with you? All right, and now I'm going to put my pro upgraders in. Are they pointing in the right direction? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember 4 max of the pros. And oh, look at this, yellow boxes all over the place. Little boxes on the hillside. Where am I there? On which side are these things? Let's have a look. So they're coming through all over the place. Right, so we'll put in our catalyst. We'll put in our quantum. Why not? Because then we can do a turn into the new upgraders, the ore zapper. Where's my quantum? Come on, there. Quantum. And then we turn. So now we're going to go out and turn first, because otherwise it gets stuck there in the edge of the quantum. And it gives us space to put the next item in. And it is a little ramp. This slows the ore down, that makes it turn, and it comes in right next, close to this edge here. Alright, you see there? And that makes it quite easy to put in the new ore zapper, because it lifts it off the ground, and the zapper is narrow, and we know it's going to come in on that one side only. There we go, have a look. Comes in close, goes straight in. Bang. Okay, so the next one to do is our 3 flaming scanners. Where are they? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Come on, there we go. Guess who's back? Hey, Svet. Svetoslav is with us here. Look at that.
Oh, scary monster's huge.
Scary monster.
Scary.
Looking good, Svet.
Scary wants you to play horror elevator.
No, I know, but we can't play horror elevator now because I'm busy testing setups. Because tomorrow, what have I put down? No. Tomorrow, Bereza is going to patch the glitch.
The duplicate.
Yes. Oh, somebody's causing a lot of lag on the server.
How do
Now I'm looking for my Tesla. Again, it's one of those that I always struggle to see. There we go. There it is. Right, so the Tesla kills the fire and resets the ore, and then we start again. We're going to start again with our orbitals. One, 2, 3, and then we might as well do a turn into. So turn. Or is that, no, that's too far away, isn't it? Okay, let's put in the illuminator, and then we'll turn, and we'll put in a wall to stop the ore. There you go. Illuminator. Then we'll turn there and run it out to there. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I need some walls. One there. And just one there for good measure, and one there, because we're going to need some walls for these ramps anyway. Because the ore still falls off the ramps. Ah, no, don't do that. I hate it when that happens. Elo says they are the one causing the lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough because I am running it onto that first conveyor and then turning it. Let me destroy my ore. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that lag. Look at that. Look at there. Over there. someone, someone, yeah, it's you, hello, is causing massive lag. It's all right. We're just building now, so it doesn't make that. It doesn't affect us yet. I'm just putting these walls in. While I'm here, I might as well just quickly put the walls in, because you don't think you do, but you lose ore on these ramps, these mini ramps, because the ore always tends to start going to one side and then starts rolling. And as it rolls and it hits the second ramp or another ramp, then it bounces off. So I've learned to just put some walls in. And I know it's tedious, and that's fine, because we don't want to lose that very special ore that comes through that gives you duodecillion or quattordecillion or even higher, because that is what happens. Oh, lag. Whoa, look at that thing bounce. So much lag. Okay. Now,
every day I'm shuffling.
that was my phone, yes. That's my ringtone.
Every damn javelin.
Every day I'm shuffling.
I love that ringtone so much.
Come on, it just keeps... Oh, when I touch it, it bounces. Okay. And remember, I put 2 in. I'm going to have to come back around, aren't I? Or I'm going to have to teleport or something. Here. Or I must turn straight away and go the other way around. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll turn and go the other way. I'll use the fact that it's come through an illuminator and it needs more time to do a little bit of a turn. So we'll put a ramp there, give it some time. We'll put a conveyor there and there. Then we'll turn it around again. There and there. And put some more ramps in, because this is going to take some time. It's going to give it quite a bit of a time to turn. There we go. That should be enough, actually. And maybe I shouldn't put those fast conveyors in. I should put a slow one in and just let it go on its merry way. Put another ramp in there, like that. And then turn it here, like so. And now, that should give it enough time through there to upgrade, and then I can run a second set down this way to the right. I can get some light on the subject so you guys can see. I don't really need it because I can see, and I use the hitboxes as reference points anyway. Okay, so there we go. Let's see, are we getting ore through? No? Any ore coming through? There's one. Here we go. Let's see if that's enough time for it to upgrade. As it goes through the illuminator, remember it needs 5 seconds. What? Oh, it's being shot off there on the other side. I forgot about that. Needs a conveyor wall over there.
Did I do that?
And just for safety, let's put one there and there. Oh, and another one. Did I put one there?
Why do you always want to eat it?
It's 16:15.
Okay, and then after these, we start the rest of our upgraders, which is now pros. So the pros go in. Where are they now? There they are. The pros go in there. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Just checking that I've got enough space. Because remember, I've now used a lot more space here with the Newtonian ones because I'm not glitching. And I could have also used replicators. If you look at one of my other videos, it shows you how to make 1 Newtonian mine into 3 Newtonian mines and how to make 2 Newtonian mines into 6 with as few items as possible. So, take a sip. Somebody's rebirthing. Extreme Dude was born into their 21st life. Grats, Extreme Dude 12. Shout out to Slogo Jelly on the YouTube chat. Welcome. Slogo, give us your Roblox username as well so we know who you are. Talking about that, let me just open this app. The next thing we are going to do, remember, we're just copying the previous set before the Tesla. So you just do the same thing again. And let's see how much we get. So after that is our catalyst, then the quantum. No, for the guys watching who aren't at high lives and don't have all the rebirth items, you go, yeah, but what's this going to help me? Well, this is a double D setup, number 1. Number 2, it basically is the same idea as all my other setups, right? And you just, the items that you don't have, you leave out. And you'll still get a high amount. This thing is now zooming constantly. I think it's because it's opening a different app. So now let me just check that I've got enough space, because what I need to do is run my lightning bolts. I still need to run this, the ore zappers as well. So we need to come over to the one side where we'll do that on the turn. So we'll go 1 out and then throw in a turn. Maybe we should go 2 out. Should we go 2 out? 2 out, throw in a turn, yeah? That keeps it on the one side. Then we put in a mini ramp, because then we know that the ore is only on the one side, which means we can put in our... remember, you can also use the mini conveyors to do this, to push the ore to the one side. But I like doing this on the turns, so then and it actually gets the ore into a much better position when you do it on a turn. Like that, the ore comes right up against the edge and goes over these little ore zappers. Okay? And then we are going to stick in the flaming ore scanners and our... Oh, sorry. After this, sorry. Almost forgot. We'll have these, which is our lightning bolt refiners. And the only problem we have now, yes, there's enough space to get in there. And remember, I can't glitch, so I'm putting in 2 because I generally do 2 anyway. Okay. Even if I use the placement glitch, I still do 2 sets. Now, this thing will work without the lightning bolt refiners. Remember that. You don't have to have them. Okay. And then we are going to run out, and I might use some blasters again. But for now, we're just going to, let's do some plasmas. Speed it up, a couple of plasmas. Then a normal. Then some, oh, and we're not going to make it, are we? We might. No, there's not enough space. Yeah, there isn't enough space. I'm going to have to bring them out and then in. Because I need space for my furnace there. So I will do this. I will turn it. Oh, what did I just do? Is that right? Yeah. Basic conveyor. Turn it. Turn it again. Turn it again. Oh, wait. Can't do that.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Just answer that, please. Go over there. And I'm putting it here so that I can get my flaming scanner right as far back as possible. There we go. Flaming scanner in 1, 2, 3. And now I should be able to get my, where's my dreamer's might? There. In there. Perfect. Perfect fit. And let's see. Woohoo! What's up? And there we go. Let's see what we get. We have 106 septillion there. Now, remember that if this double D works, you'll see it go up in double D anyway, because we've got 161 double D there. Duodecillion. So we've got 160 duodecillion, 161. We're running at multiples of septillions and octillions at the moment. And in a moment, I will go and buy some stuff. Let's destroy the ores. Whoa, I got a clover. Huh. I must remember that. I got a lucky clover. So the next Unreal box open, but I've been such a bad luck with boxes that I'm not holding my breath. What was I going to do now? Oh, and there's an unobtainium crystal box there as well. Let's check that everything else is open still. Right, and now I need to go and buy some stuff to get the cash down so we can see, or you guys can see, how much is really coming through here. Underselling. Let's see a bunch of these. What's 50 gonna get? 100 of those, 99 of those. No. Isn't there anything else I could? That's the best thing to do, isn't it? This take forever. Come on. Oh, thank you. So, we're just testing to see if we can get anywhere near duodecillion with this current setup. All limit looks okay. Now, I don't know if the no, Elo is still there, so I don't know how much lag there is. Looks okay. That was 800 and something I think. And if you, and the reason, remember, the reason I'm running so much ore is because, look, I'm running 6 Newtonian mines. It's because I'm running it through these flaming shrods first and then through a set of big bad blasters. But remember, there's no glitching here. Okay? There is no glitching. Come on. Get over there. Just letting it click for a little bit. Let's see what we get. We should have a few ore coming through now. I can see a few bits and bobs coming through. A shout out to the guys that are in game with me, Elo1000, ELLO, and Extreme Do 12, and Svetoslav1912. They play with us quite a lot, actually. I hope I'll see you guys on the weekend. On Saturday, remember everyone, on Saturday we live stream for 10 hours. Saturday afternoon UK time, 2 p.m. onwards till midnight. And that would be East Coast time, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. West Coast or Pacific time is 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Live streams, come and join us in Roblox. We play different games. Last week we played again newer games. We picked a theme which was comedy games. Well, funny games, not serious games. And then this week we'll look at games that we like ourselves a bit more, and then the week after we'll pick a theme again. We're going to structure it slightly differently. We will be using timings and stick to the times where we went quite free previously. So this one is getting almost 700 octillion. So it looks like this current setup as it is runs in the high octillion and low nonillions. We'll just let it run a few more minutes. I know this takes a while, and in the video I'm going to try once the videos are up, because this is a live stream, and once the video is up I'll put some markers in, chapter markers, so you can see different places where different things happened. we're going to watch the ores again and see how much they give us. Come on, that can't be right. That can't be right. Only one of the ores show up, but that could be lag on the server. Okay.
It's 16:30.
Well, I think the most important thing to take away from this currently, although you have to run it a few minutes to really see, is that we're not actually getting geodecillion. Although we're getting enough ores through, and they look good. I see 2 yellow boxes, which I'm going to go and collect. And I never leave the grey ones if I can help it, but I don't want to miss that yellow one. And what guys don't realize, especially before when there was combat in Miners Haven, guys would go and kill other guys for, players would kill other players for their research points. Yeah. And what they don't realize is that you can actually make more research points from collecting boxes, especially if you collect the grey ones. You don't skip the grey ones, because remember, they are between 300 and 600 points each, and they fall all the time. If you collect 10 of those, then you're talking between 3,000 and 6,000 research points. And most players, if you kill them, you might get a few hundred to a few to low thousands. So you can make a lot of research, and all my research points, all of them, come from collecting boxes, and I've got almost 9 million. And actually I have given away / been killed lots of times for my research points, and so I've lost or given away 2 million at least already. So I could have been almost at 11 million research points if there was no combat in Miners Haven. So yeah, it doesn't look like we are at that point yet where we can get a geodecillion, fast geodecillion. Let's put it that way rather. A fast geodecillion setup without glitching. But I'm going to work on it. I'm going to try more methods, because I have something else that I have in mind to do. But I think I need to refine the ore delivery first. Although this will get you there. If you're looking to get geodecillion, this setup will get you to double D, because it does run up in octillions and nonillions as is. And remember, we can improve it here at the end. We can go and say, all right, let's do this. Let's add a few blasters in here, because remember, this is the thing. The blasters is what makes the big difference. So we can run the blasters in on the sides here. Just before let's see what happens now. Hey, doggy spots. I'm trying to see what the ore value is. It's not showing up all the time. Come on, show me what it is. 81 octillion at the moment there for that one. What's that? Yeah, that was the previous setup. I'm trying to create a duodecillion setup now without glitching. Ooh, hello, 1000 unlocked an Unreal box. Let's hope they get something nice. What? 19.8 million. Come on, let's get a duodecillion. Come on. Yeah, we're live streaming. Just so for those of you who are going to watch the video afterwards. So if you watch it directly without any editing, it takes a little bit longer. And we are testing. What I'm doing is testing setups. I'm testing to see if I can create a single line straight through duodecillion setup without any glitching. And what I should perhaps do, to be honest, is, let me just see what this ore does before I leave. Let's go and put more blasters next to the other set of flames as well. Now, yes, we'll lose more ore, because all of this takes ore away, blows ore to bits. And that one was what? 14.3 million. So there we go. It's getting there. It needs some more work, needs some more refinement. And we should probably try and I don't know if we can get more ore. Actually, let's put this there. If we can get more ore into the shreds, I have a feeling that's not really going to work. Well, it's not going to work. Definitely, it won't work on a server that has any kind of lag in it. Now, we are going to lose more ore because what I've done now, I'm running blasters back there at the beginning, over here, just after the shredding. So I'm running through a set of 9 shrods. Then I'm running through a set of 8 blasters. Then I'm upgrading all the way around. And then running through another set of 10 blasters with flaming ore scanners into a Tesla. Then around again through a setup of illuminators, pros, catalyst, quantum, zappers, lightning bolt refiners, and then again through a set of 8 blasters into my Dreamer's Might, blasters and flaming. So yeah, we are losing massive amounts of ore, but we really, if you think about it, only need 1 ore of double D to come through. To make this a double D setup, isn't it? And why are we doing this? Why are we messing around with all these multiples of big bad blasters going on? Because tomorrow, on Thursday in other words, Bereza said he was going to patch the placement glitch. So what will happen is the server will what's the word? No, I can't think. The server will verify the position before it places the item. So in other words, if there's something else in that position, it won't place the item in that position. So it will verify first and then place. That's what they think is going to overcome the placement glitch. Now, I don't know why this is necessary, because for a few reasons. I mean, so what if the higher lives guys rebirth fast? You know, and guys like iFunnyo and Debab and Wealthy Bag, they've all done it, right? So they're now way, way ahead. And what you're doing is you're not allowing any of the other guys to just basically you're insulating them from anybody reaching them in any time soon. You know, and you're stopping any of the low lives players from actually rebirthing faster. You know, it's not like we don't enjoy the game, even though, I mean, I'm at life 1,300 almost, and I'm still enjoying the game. I'm still here. So why it's necessary to patch, I don't know. Just leave it. Now I'm almost getting no ore through. I'm just clicking here so that the lightning bolt refiners are active when an ore comes through. And there's one coming through there, but very few are going. There's one that made it. Oh, two. Woohoo! We'll have a clear up in a second. Let me just keep clicking here. I want to make sure that these come through at full value. And remember, I've only got 2 lightning bolt refiners here, because again, I'm not glitching anything. And that one disappeared. Ooh, that one got through. And I don't know what its value is. It's not showing. And that's been an issue on the server all day, is that not all the values are showing. It's not delivering all the time. And I don't think there's any lagging going on anymore. So let's have a clear up. I'm just going to destroy all the ores. Bang. Nice and clean. Oh, there's another unobtainium crystal box or crate. Yeah, actually these are crates and you get boxes in them. So, yep. Yes. The live stream shows. Is it not showing? Not showing? All right, what I'm going to do is, apparently the live stream is not showing, so I'm going to stop the stream. For those of you who can see me, thanks everybody for watching. And for those in the video afterwards, thanks for watching, guys. Please like the videos and subscribe, because it really helps us. And we'll see you again soon. I'm going to start up the stream in a second. Cheers!